everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So with Rose on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. Curry is out there with Joe Dumars. And it's Garnett. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's James in at the three slot.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Dumars misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Leonard with the steal. Pass to Duncan. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Back to Duncan. No good there. Excellent D there from Garnett. And so just over a minute and a half played. Dumars against Chamberlain. Dumars kicks to James. Pass to Shaq. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Johnson with it. Now Garnett defending. Leonard with the ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Curry passes to James. Garnett with the screen for LeBron. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Dumars. Johnson against LeBron. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Timeout. Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Outside Leonard takes the 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dumars. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Outside Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Kobe. And so he hits both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside, James. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson, the pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Leonard's got 5 now.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
LeBron passes to Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. Curry against Johnson. Now here's Bryant, guarded closer. Good D by James. They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Down low, and stolen by Chamberlain. Oh, and here comes Johnson, all alone. Up and in on the way.
A great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James, right side. From outside, off the mark. Leonard against Curry. Lets it go from 11. Count that one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Duncan is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Johnson with a screen on Dumars. Leonard inside, covered by Dumars. And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Kobe against Dumars. Outside Curry. Garnett with the screen for Curry. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by James. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
James looking it over. Curry from deep three-point land. Yes, that's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Inside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
A shot by Curry, no good. Leonard with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively, and that one's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Curry with a wide open look. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Leonard. Shoots over Curry, and Dumars pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry passes to James. And here's Garnett. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's O'Neal. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. O'Neal's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. O'Neal's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Duncan outside. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Kevin Garnett with the steal. LeBron against Bryant. James fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
LeBron's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Johnson with a screen on James to the inside. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Garnett with the screen for LeBron. And stolen by Chamberlain. Leonard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Again, the Hawks score. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
James, the pass to Curry. James against Johnson. James in the high post. Lock at 6. Dumars dishes to Garnett. And he drives in. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Garnett against Duncan. Leonard, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Johnson banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Garnett with a screen on Leonard. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12 points in the game. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow.
Got it! Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Garnett. Joe Dumars is out there with Curry. Then it's James. And it's Shaq in at the center. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
O'Neal hits them both. The Hawks trailing. Now Johnson. Outside, Kobe from the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Pass to James. Arnett surveying the defense. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Leonard finds Johnson. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Bulls leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
On its way from Curry for 2. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Johnson with it. He's got 9. Outside, Kobe lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Leonard on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with a screen on Dumars. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
The 3 from LeBron. And again, Chicago. No good. Now, here's Johnson. Outside Leonard. And stolen by James. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Curry finishes off the break.
Great defensive awareness from LeBron. Sees his opening and capitalizes for a fast break.
Duncan outside. Leonard against Dumars. Pass to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson against Curry. Curry setting the pick for LeBron. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Kobe passes to Leonard. Pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard. Over to Mars. Here's Chamberlain. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Dumars against Leonard. Shaq kicks to LeBron. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Johnson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Bryant shoots over Curry. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Leonard. Plenty of space. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Curry against Leonard. And here is Curry. Shoots over Leonard. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bulls. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front. They finish off the 3rd quarter on a 14-6 run. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Chamberlain is out there with Duncan. And there's Bryant. Then it's Johnson. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Garnett against Duncan. The shot by Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 23.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Kobe kicks to Duncan. Johnson outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Curry over Leonard. And a nice play by Curry as he scores. 25 points in the game.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bryant. Kobe in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Curry looking it over. Puts one up from 19. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And now it's 27 points for Stephen Curry. James against Bryant. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Curry. Pass to Shaq. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And he sinks the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Outside Bryant. There's 1:54 left in the game. Out to Duncan. Johnson, the pass to Leonard. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from Duncan. Chicago leading. Pass to Curry. Back to Dumars. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Leonard. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Dumars. Dumars got 4 assists now tonight.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And here's Leonard from 3. The Bulls leading by 4. LeBron wishes to Curry. Fires away from outside. And it's Johnson with the rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's Bryant. Long range from the inbound. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Atlanta calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And here's Leonard from 3. Chicago grabs the miss, and that's an intentional foul.
His 4th, team's 5th. At the line for the Wolves, Shaquille O'Neal.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At the line for the Wolves, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for LeBron.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him.